Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It is day 59 of 100 Days, 100 Streams. We're here with Sunday Check-In. We did watch some Saints football this morning. The Saints did end up losing right there in the fourth quarter, which is a big, shitty bummer for me, but we must press on. That is life. That said, we do go over all of the socials of the week and everything. So here we are. We're going to dive right into TikTok to kick this off. But if you're here, you're hanging out, you're watching. Cheers. I got a nice cold one. We're doing this just before, got like an hour, 2 hours before Sunday Night Football kicks off. So we got some afternoon games wrapping up still, but we're into football season, guys. Hell yeah. Mm, good beer. Uh, but anyway, diving into it, we always look at the last 30 days, 28 in this case. Um, I have been slacking. I've kind of come into this roadblock where I feel like if I post just whatever, that's not going to be good. So I only want to post stuff that I find is funny or engaging. But I should put some more effort in. And I think I'm going to do that on Wednesdays now, like Wednesday mornings. I'm going to spend a block of time where I actually make like original content, reels, TikToks, memes, etc. Because you can see the days that I posted here in the last couple, boom, spike, spike, spike. I'm getting over 4K, and I don't want to lose that trending there of that 4K because it does help grow the channel. It helps these people be here. I mean, we're up to 73 followers on Twitch now, which is huge. And I've seen that come out of just, again, like rating other channels, supporting people in the community and everything. So that's really cool. And then, of course, like the content itself is like, you know, the, they're not bad. It's just like it was brought up to me like this one where we traded in midair. Yeah, there's a catchy tagline there. It's interesting. People want to kind of know like what's up with that, like how'd that happen or whatever. But didn't crop it the right way on the video creation, so a little more attention to detail on my um, shorts creation as well could be a boon to me, and we could start seeing a lot of stuff like, oh, we get into the 6 to 15K range with all like this 30,000 views and everything, and that builds out the channel further as well. So there is that. We'll go to Instagram here. Same story. It's not growing nearly as fast, but it is growing. I thought that was interesting. Like we're getting out to mostly non-followers, which is good. Um, interactions aren't bad. We're up to 36 total followers. And bear in mind, this Instagram is 100% from base. Like I didn't go out and tell all my friends to follow this to set it up for success or anything. This is all just natural creation of people that have come to the channel and followed it on socials or whatever else, or seen the content on the platform. And then, of course, the old successor YouTube was doing really good. Um, but the subscriber count is what matters here more than the view count. Because YouTube's shorts, like it gets my views up really good, but it just doesn't do a lot in the way of driving, any kind of viewership to the channel. So that is what it is, but we're fine with that for the time being. We're still going to post it, and I've stopped posting my VODs as well because who wants to watch a 3-hour VOD of me just running M plus? That's not exactly the most exciting thing in the world. Um, we're gonna go right here, keep that quiet. But it is still got to get out there, do the content and everything, make that, and then we'll come over here to Twitch. Um, last night's stream was 2 hours 46 minutes, 9 viewers. We need to go to the analytics overview page. So it's the last 30 days, and it's 30 days over like 30 days. It's always running 30 days. So if you look at the 30 days prior to this, um, we're down comparatively on everything, but viewership, it says average views is down. Um, I'm seeing more consistent overall average viewership instead of like one in the week will be like 15 or 20, and then the others will be like two or three. There's consistently like 4 to 6 people, and we're seeing that track here. It's like I get a lot of 4 nights, 6 nights, but that shows that we're growth. We're growing on the stream. Like the content that you guys are watching, you're enjoying, you're participating in it. and I appreciate that. And then, of course, like that leads to subs, the follows, everything else. And it's hard to, get your teeth in the streaming side of things in all World of Warcraft content. Like it is quite the challenge of where we're at and what we're doing, but I appreciate you being here and supporting it nonetheless. Of course, Raider IO is where I want to go. As we continue, the goal is to hit 3,300 on the mage. If Raider IO will load for me here. And we are at, it's taking its sweet time today. Come on. There we go. I am 629 on Realm with 2614 for my IO. For spec ranks, I've moved down to 101 for Frost Mages on the Realm. But, I've got a time 10 on everything except halls, and that's overtime. I'll get that timed before reset, I'm sure. So I'll have 10s across the board before week 4. The Vault will be primo for that. Vault's looking really good with 7 out of 8 in Heroic as well. Don't have AOTC yet, but we'll probably get that this week. And this week will be a pretty strong push because of the we don't have Devour or Pulsar. I think this coming week is just the rotating buff for Xalatath, if I remember the order correctly. And if that's the case, then we're in a really good spot to push because that's a mechanic that doesn't require anything other than like a positioning adjustment instead of it requiring certain builds in the group stack. Like decurses or healers have to heal more excessively or whatever. So that means that this week should be doable to push everything up to like a 12 or 13, and probably be sitting at 3K or better before week 5. And depending on how it goes this week, I already have 11s in a couple things, and I'm 2 chests and 10s and some stuff. I think with another vault, more crests, another raid night, which will provide more crests, I will be in a spot where my gear will be up to I'll probably hit 712 this week if I had to take a gander. But if I get up to 712 and then run a bunch of M+, like my gear will continue to get better. So I think very quickly I'm going to be at a spot where these are 12s, 13s across the board, hopefully this week, setting me up for going into next week with maybe doing 14s and 15s. And if I can do 14s and 15s by next week and hit my goal of 3,300, I'm going to be in a pretty spot as a Frost Mage on the server, and still be very recognizable at that point on the more like world stage. Not that that's the goal. I just want to push myself to kind of like the brink of what my limits be in like 15s. That seems big, hairy, and audacious, but it wasn't too long ago where I thought doing 12s was absolutely insane. Or, not too long before that where 10s was like hard. They don't feel that bad anymore, So I think that's testament to the state of the game, but also like my skill ceiling going up higher and my skill set growing along with that. So all in all, I think that's really good and makes everything pretty successful. And just out of curiosity for Frost Mages, if I hit 3,300, I would be, the top Frost Mage on the server right now is Oreo's Master. Awesome for him. He's at 3,300.7. And he's got 15s and 16s across the board. So, it's doable. I am curious. That is Tichondrius, Frost Mage. I need to go back to mine. Spec ranks, Frost Mage, all regions. There we go. What's the best in the world at right now? 3,600. Jesus. So, yeah, if I was 3,300 like this week, Um, I'd be in the top 30 mages in the world. That is insane. Um, to break top 100 right now is 32-36. Now, granted, these numbers are always moving and sliding like higher and higher because other people are also doing the same things, right? But that is insane for Frost Mage. I am curious. All regions for just Mage. All Mage at 3,700. Good God. But yeah, right now, like even being on the leaderboard, top 100, if it'll load. Come on. There we go. Top 100 is 3468. That's 16 17. Who knows? Like maybe we go really big and go for 4K for the season. Like that could be insanely cool. Really hard because nobody is playing that high yet, but there are people suggesting in the community that people will be doing probably up to 25s before end of season. And I'm like, that is insane. But that's from the perspective I'm at right now. You know, 10 weeks from now, if we're still in season, because obviously expansion isn't out, right? Um, then who knows? Maybe my gearing will be at a point where I'm so high up in my gearing that I'm like, yeah, 12, like a 15 or 18 is normal day to day key for me at that point. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, like that's kind of the line out on the goals there. My beer is getting frosty. But yeah, all in all, bam, bam, bam. Uh oh. But there it is, guys. That's the Sunday check-in. You know, any questions or anything, feel free. I'll hang out for a minute. But if it's just going to be a nice, quiet afternoon, the whole point of it's to hang out, chat with you guys, just run through quick, bit of stuff where I'm at with everything, and let us enjoy our Sundays. So we can all have a good day and get back to some football or hanging with the family or whatever it is we have going on. So if there isn't anything, then really just thank you as always for being here. I appreciate the likes, support, the follows, the subs, everything you guys do. Join the Discord if you're new, you want to hang out, stay apprised of everything that's going on. And really just thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for everything. And I hope you all have wonderful Sundays and your football teams win. Unless they're against my football team, then I hope they win. But my team already lost, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, much love. Thank you. And you guys have a wonderful Sunday. I'll see y'all tomorrow for World of Warcraft, get our final keys in and everything, and get rolling on getting ready for Vault Day on Tuesday. So it'll be a good time. So anyway, thanks, guys. Take it easy and have a good night.